Hello, everybody. It's just Mita here for your daily live show at 1 o'clock. How are you all? It's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here in the UK. Again, blue skies, sun is shining extremely brightly, and the birds are chirping. I mean, what more can we ask for, right? It's just magnificent. And I'm sitting here in a very warm conservatory, feeling just fantastic. I think it's shared into my group already, but I'm going to share onto another page as well. So do you like the frame for today's new moon ritual, manifesting the life you love? I thought it's a really fun frame, isn't it? I mean, it's got all this planetary action going on, and I thought it's a really cool frame for our topic today. So instead of going with my my daily live show frame, I thought I'll choose this one and make it a little bit more interesting and a bit more exciting. And we will ensure the webcam is not dancing too much today. There we go. Is that better? Excellent. So if anybody's about and you are on your lunch break, do let me know what you're having. I am having my orange juice like yesterday. I know one of my friends, Hitesh, in South Africa was having a cup of hot masala tea yesterday, which sounded delicious. And it's something I had earlier, even though the weather's scorching, like I said on the video yesterday, it's just divine to have. But today I'm gone again for my orange juice, a coolant for this sumptuous weather. So I am Just Meritocracy and the owner of this Facebook page, Just Meritocracy Lifestyle and Mindset Expert. And I'm also the owner of my wonderful website, which is www.justmeritocracy.com. And this daily live show at 1 p.m. every day is about inspired living, inspired conscious living, and how we can really zone into making every day magical, making every moment fully lived and enjoying it full capacity. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, really zoning into your every minute of the day. So today's live show is about the new moon. And the new moon at the moment is in Taurus, which represents strength and sort of a fixed energy, a sort of a grounding earth energy as well. And it's a beautiful time to think about new beginnings, think about going inwards and finding your soul calling, peace within you. And it's really a wonderful time to look out for messages that come to you that you feel are intuitively calling at your core, to listen out for them. Because this is a time when the energies of this beautiful moonbeams are really strong. And why not zone into that energy? Why not use that energy to grow you, shift you, move you in the direction of your growth? So I thought it's a beautiful topic because I do love new moon and full moon rituals, and I've been doing them for many, many years. And every time I've done these rituals, you know, I've seen the fruition of it. I've seen the manifestation. I've seen the reward. I've seen the physical manifestation of it. And there's a way of doing these rituals, which I'm going to share with you on today's video. Bear with me. I'm just going to take a sip. I needed that. My throat was a bit dry. So today's moon ritual is all about manifestations, new intentions, new beginnings. And there's lots of rituals that you can do. And to me, and personally, I believe this, that whatever you do, whatever ritual you're doing, whatever you are attracted to doing, as long as you're doing it with absolute conviction and intention that it serves you for your highest good and everybody around you, and that you want this to divinely affect your life and that of people around you. I think that that is the most important element of any ritual you do, that you actually believe in what you're doing. And once you have that belief and that conviction and that clarity of what you're doing and what you want to happen after doing your ritual, no doubt that that will manifest for you, because you are bringing your entire energy, you're bringing your entire body, mind, soul, spirit into it. And when that happens and your thoughts and your feelings and your heart center is awakened and everything is tuning into that same frequency of what it is that you're wanting, it has to manifest. There is no doubt in my mind that it won't manifest. So I've just got, sorry, I've got something in my eye there. Oh, that's better. So let's dive right into it. Now, I've done full moon rituals, and you can check that out on my group, which is Aspiring Women Awakening. I did a full moon ritual quite a while ago, I think. It was on letting go. And I do believe very strongly that every time you're setting forth an intention, it is good to clear away what doesn't serve you anymore. You want to make space for your new intentions to manifest. You want to create space and new energy for new beginnings. So the first thing to do, as I said, I've done this and I've seen it work, is to clear away stagnation, whether it be in your home, in your surroundings, on you as a person. And when I mean stagnation, I mean stagnant energy. I mean stagnant energy, not just of your physical surroundings, of your thoughts, of, say, you've been saying, oh, I want to start this, like I want to start a diet, for example. I want to become more healthy. I want to get fit. And you've got all these thoughts going on and they're heavy in you. That also needs to be cleared out. It needs to be cleared out to make space for the new intention, to create space for that new energy, the new affirmation that you're going to send out to the universe. So first things first, do say hello. I see somebody watching our live video. So do drop a comment and say hi. So for the first thing, for our new moon ritual, is to create a ritual for yourself on letting go. Now, I'll share with you a way that works for me, and I find it quite empowering and quite, it almost just feels easy to do. And I do like going with rituals that are in ease and effortlessness, as opposed to making them so intricate and, when too much is going on. It's like anything, like when you want to start a diet or when you want to start something new, if that pressure is there, you almost tend to not want to do it, or you do it for 2 days, or you do it for that moment, and then you're like, oh yeah, whatever. So when you start creating ease, effortlessness, fun, creativity around anything new you're doing, be it an intention, be it a new exercise, be it whatever new you're starting, you create an energy of enthusiasm, you create an energy of positivity, you create an energy of, it just shifts you as a person. And you then easily can set out to do whatever you're doing, whatever new thing you want to do, or whatever desire or intention or goal that you have, right? So for this, the first step of the new moon ritual for manifesting the life you love, the first thing to do is to let go, as I mentioned, of anything that doesn't serve you. Now we can look at this in many, many ways. You can look at it in terms of your home, your surroundings. And I don't mean you need to declutter your entire house today because it's the new moon ritual, but just have a quick whiz around, things that are hanging around that are almost weighing heavy on you. papers that are lying around that you don't need, or bills that are just bunched up in an ashtray, or boxes that can just be put outside in the recycling. Just clear away surface level things that you can see. That's the starting point, because there are ways of decluttering your home and applying feng shui principles and creating flow and energy, and we'll do that in another live broadcast. But for today's purpose, let's go with ease, let's go with flow, let's start it off. Let's get you into that zone of receiving and being receptive to this universal energy and the manifestations that you would like, that you would desire. So anything surface level that you see, that you think, oh, okay, I can get rid of that quickly, because of course you don't have much time. If you're at home, great. I mean, you can start the process of today by starting off with one room, and then going through the other rooms of your house. But for the purpose of this ritual, I would just go surface level and see anything that doesn't serve you. If you've got broken objects and you think they're never going to get fixed, I see my webcam dancing again, and you think, you know what, it's been sitting there and I meant to fix it for ages, and actually it's not. Oh, webcam's dancing again, bear with me. Just get this to be still. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. And if it's dancing, maybe it's the moon energy with us. Let's just take it like that in a positive way. So yeah, like I was saying, if you have broken objects around the house and that you can get rid of easily or recycle or chuck out, do that. Anything in the kitchen, on your surface kitchen tops that you think, bread that needs to go into the recycle, or anything that's gone off, things like that. You know what I mean? You're doing a quick surface level declutter and cleanse. So that's the first thing I would do, is to give your surroundings a quick glance over, a once over. And then the second thing for yourself is now there's two ways of doing this. There's many ways, but these are the two ways I use. So the first one is to write down everything that doesn't serve you, or things that have been weighing hard on you, be it work, pressure, or relationships, or finances, or worries and fears and stresses and any anxieties that might be coming up for you. I would write it down on a piece of paper and scrunch it up into a ball and chuck it in the waste bin. Write everything out there and say thank you in the end. Thank you for bringing these lessons into my life, and now I release them with love, as they no longer serve me. So you're thanking whatever lessons have come into your life, but you also then wanting to release it. And then just scrunch it up and chuck it into the waste. And don't go back and think, oh my goodness, I forgot to add this, because you've done it with conviction and you're sending that energy off. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go out and release into the cosmos and disperse that energy off, right? So that's one way. The second way is you can do the same thing and you can go out and burn it if you feel that's something more of a finale. You can burn it off. So I do either or. It depends on what I'm doing, where I am, how I'm feeling. I just zone into my intuition when doing things like this. So first step, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, emotional, mental, physical surroundings, whatever it is. That's the first step. So the second step, what you're going to do is you're going to clear then the energy on yourself and the energy of your surroundings. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can use a sage smudge stick, which is what I have here. You can see I've used it quite a lot. And what I do is I just pop it into this little bowl. I light it. It was lit actually, but it's gone off. I'll light it and sage us all in a minute. Actually, let me light it now, so I can show you. It's quite nice, and this is white sage, Californian white sage, which is just beautiful. Because a normal sage is quite a strong smell and it's an acquired smell. I like the white sage because it's a little bit more mellow. However, it's got a very aromatic scent to it, and it's almost like a groundy, earthy scent, which is lovely. There we go. So our sage is lit. So actually, let me sage all of us. Let's let go of anything that doesn't serve us. And let's invite new energy, new beginnings, and everything that serves our highest good and of everyone around us. And so be it. Oh, beautiful. What a fantastic energy. So you see how beautiful the sage is, and it is the most gorgeous smell. You will absolutely love it. So what I do is I go from head to toe, near my body. So when you're going by your arms as well, sort of go near the arms and just, cleanse off, if you can see that, like that. Oh, I'll do it this way. So near the arms like that. So you're going near the body, so from top to toe, and you can say affirmations. I use this smudge stick, and my intention is that anything or any beings that are around me or anything that doesn't serve me in my life, I would like to release it, and I now let it go. You can make up your own affirmation for that. I could sit with this all day. It's so delicious. Have a smell. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I wish I could. You never know, the virtual world, we might be able to smell the sage stick the next time. So you can use the sage stick, and now you can use that for yourself, head to toe, cleanse your energy. And basically, it's a feel-good factor. This is what we're doing. You can use an incense stick. I mean, I've got white sage incense sticks here, which are beautiful, and you can use that instead of the smudge stick, and do the exact same thing. And also, after you've done it on yourself, take it around all the corners of your home, and just say, I remove all the, and do it with conviction. You are in charge of yourself and of your surroundings. So go around and say, with conviction, I remove all the stagnant energy in my home, and I invite beautiful, clean, gorgeous energy into my space. Energy of hope, energy of new beginnings, energy of manifestations, energy of my dreams coming into being. You can say whatever you like, but you see the gist of it. You're releasing and you're inviting, you're releasing and you're inviting, and do that around your house. Release at that same point when you say your release, and then you say your invite as well. So you're doing it at the same time. I do it from the front door to the back door, and then what I do is I douche the sage stick in some water, the smudge stick, and so you can use it again. It's reusable. And that's just a beautiful way of then cleansing your surroundings. So first step we've gone through is cleansing yourself, cleansing your surroundings. Getting rid of whatever doesn't serve you was the first step. Then cleansing yourself, cleansing your surroundings. Now, once you've done that, you'll already feel a shift. You'll already feel in purpose and in attunement with who you are. You'll feel good about what you're doing. And that's what we want. We want a feel-good factor to be around you and within you, so that you can create and set your new intentions. That's the whole purpose of these sage sticks and incense sticks and whatever a cleansing or clearing ritual you are doing. So the next bit now is to then see around your house if you've got any notebooks that are brand new. If you've used a notebook that for new moon rituals before, you can use the same notebook. But if you haven't used a a notebook for the new moon ritual, then I suggest that you look for a notebook that hasn't been used in your home. Not one where you've torn the pages out or you've written something and it's been written there for ages and you don't know what's in that notebook, but you're just going to tear some pages out and use it anyway. No, I would look for a brand new notebook, and I'm sure we all have them somewhere in the house, right? A notebook, a journal that's unused, untapped, with new energy. You can even sage your notebook and sage your journal, whatever it is you're going to use brand new for your new moon intentions, and then set your intentions. And this notebook can then be used for all your new moon intentions for the future until it finishes, and then you get another one, right? So now I have little books like these. This one says, once you choose hope, anything is possible. You know, I've been gifted most of them. So little ones like these. And what I do is today I'm going to use once you choose hope, anything is possible. Because I like the transitioning picture of the butterfly and the transformation it represents. So you're going to open your notebook or your journal, and bear with me. Okay, so you're going to open your notebook or your journal, and you're going to write on the first page, I dedicate this journal or notebook to myself for writing all my new moon manifestations. On the first page, write something like that, where you're going with conviction. You are saying that this is the book in which you're writing your new moon manifestations or your intentions, and you're almost stamping it in, right? You're saying to the universe, so be it, this is done now, right? So that's on the first page. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write your intentions like they have already manifested. So you're going to write along the lines of, I'm so grateful for my beautiful home. Say you're wanting a new home. You're already going to write in there. That's how you're going to write your intentions, like the manifestations have already taken place. I'm so grateful for my new home. I'm absolutely smitten with my new car. It is so beautiful. Describe how lovely it is and how you feel when you're sitting in it. This is how you're going to write your intentions, like they have already taken place. If you are feeling, you have been feeling sort of all over the place and you really, really need to go within and find your peace, right? I am feeling so peaceful. It is such a wonderful place to be. I have discovered new ways of finding peace. I now connect with nature, and I have been doing this, that, and that. So do you get what I'm saying? You're writing your intentions like they have already manifested. And with those intentions, when you're writing, feel it. Feel the feelings of what it would be like if it had already been manifested. How would you feel? How amazing and free would you feel if all these things were already in your life? That's how you will write into that notebook. And the words, when they go onto the paper, that energy that you're writing with will be transferred onto that. It's all energy. It's all connected. So when you're doing something, go with that whole essence of you when you're writing, right? So that is the next step. Then also, after each intention that you're writing, you're going to write almost a statement, and you're going to write, I give thanks to the universe for my new moon manifestations. I give thanks. So I'm thankful to the universe for my new moon manifestations that have brought me so much of joy and have occurred in divine timing and in absolute and perfect alignment, which is serving my highest good and that of everybody around me, and so be it. Something to the effect of that. So after every manifestation or intention that you're writing, you're going to write the statement. So you're going to thank the universe already for it. You're going to thank the universe already for it. You see the energy? We're building the energy, building the momentum of what you're wanting, creating that sort of shift and that that magnitude of it happening when we are creating that on that paper by transferring this energy onto it. So beautiful, beautiful way to do a new moon ritual when you really, really feeling what you're writing. You're not just writing and oh yes, yeah, it's gonna manifest like it's gonna manifest. Oh really? Whatever, I'll just do it. If you're gonna do it like that, you might as well not do it, right? And my webcam's dancing again. I would if you're really interested in designing and manifesting and creating a life that you love, and you feel that rituals can help you achieve this, and you're really into understanding or learning about it, take my advice and go with what I'm telling you, because what happens is when you truly believe in something, it will work. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. It's as simple as that. So you got to bring your full self to the table, soul, spirit, mind, body, everything. Zone into it all and create, right? So after you've done your intentions, you're going to take your notebook. I just usually sort of place it like that onto my windowsill and let the rays of the moonbeams energize it. Ooh, dancing webcam again. Let the rays of the moonbeams energize it. Alternatively, you can place it on your altar where you do your worshiping, where you do your praying, or your temple, or your whatever space you have where you have your your sort of prayer Zen space. You can place it there. Or you can place it, in your meditation room, in your Zen space where you sit and meditate, because the energy where you sort of in your most still space is where you want to place this book. So you can do that. And then lastly, what I would do is, and this is something I did before and I noticed a huge difference. I used to sort of write my new moon intentions, and then a few days later, I would go and check on it, and I'll be like, well, yeah, I did that, but nothing's happened. I would advise you not to do that. Write your new moon intentions and close that book and don't revisit it until the next new moon, next month, right? You're going to let it go. This is the beauty, and this is how the universe works with its rhythm, its flow, its divineness, is you set out that intention. You act as if it is already manifested. You feel that throughout your body, and then you let go of the control and you trust and have faith and surrender to the universe and say, I believe in you. I surrender to you. I surrender to this moment, the perfection of this moment. I surrender to the now. And I trust that in your divine timing, whatever I desire will manifest in ease and effortlessness. You've got to take that out and let it go. Don't worry about the how. And by that, I don't mean that there's no action required. What I'm saying is we just get so fixated on controlling every outcome that we set forth, with intention, that we actually don't allow the space of conspiring with the universal energies to even happen. We adamant that we are controlling this whole thing, but we're not. It's intercollectiveness. It's universal energies all working together, right? So give the universe that trust. Universe, God, source, your higher self, higher being, whatever you may call this infinite intelligence, give it over. Let it go. It's not as easy as it sounds because we're all control freaks in some way or the other. However, it's beautiful when you can breathe into that and release it to the universe and say, this is what I'm wanting, and I am now going to let it go. Okay, so that's the last bit. So it's a really beautiful new moon ritual, easy steps. It's not hard at all. Um, Basic steps. So do, look at the replay of the video and you'll see me going through each step. And for those of you who haven't watched live and are going to watch the replay, big love to you and lovely to have you on here. So enjoy the new moon ritual, try it. And my advice to you is when you start anything new, initially it may feel a little bit weird. You'll be thinking, oh, I'm just writing. Like, what is the meaning of this? But give yourself space, give yourself time. Let yourself adjust to what you're doing. Let yourself be intrigued by it. Let yourself be energized by something new. And this new moon is all about new beginnings, new ideas that can come into fruition, new manifestations that are going to happen in ease and effortlessness. Give that space to yourself for it to happen. Give yourself that time, give yourself that space. So I hope you enjoyed today's live and my gorgeous frame, planetary frame. I think it's super cool. It's 1:31 and it's almost time for the show to end. So lots of beautiful, beautiful new moon energies to all of you. I wish that all your intentions and manifestations that you would like occur in absolute ease. My advice is to set the intentions and let them go and let the universe conspire for your highest good and bring that manifestation to you. It's possible. It's possible. It's always possible if you believe. So, lots of love to everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for another inspiring message. Lots of love. Bye for now.